Hello, it's me, Little Joe, and today we're going to watching some videos on intercepting and Powerlock. So this is Magik. When I first acquired Magik, I'm not really that excited. I don't really think she's that good or anything. But over the years, I come to realize, wow, this bitch is crazy, man. She can do some really good stuff with her Powerlock. Her second special can basically, you can basically really control the fighting timing with her because that move. Alright, there. So there's the Powerlock. She pulls out what is called her Soul Sword. That she made it with her hand when, she was to imagine this sword, and she dips her hand in, I don't know, some magic liquid, and she pulls out this big ass sword. So it's magic sword basically. So I don't know you know about it, but this is Magik is who is Colossus' sister. And when she was little baby child, she was abducted by this bad guy, his demon guy, bad guy, kind of sorcerer kind of guy. His name is Belasco, and he brings her to this place called the Limbo. Limbo is a very well-known dance where you're bending backwards and moving underneath a pole that becomes shorter and shorter, but in this case Limbo is actually this place where Magik is raised, and she learns lots of magic powers, and eventually when she lives she gains ability to teleport, and she uses this tapping disc where she goes from Limbo through Limbo to another place. So I guess that's where this power comes from in this game. When you're using Magik and you get bar of power, you gain this Limbo timer, and Limbo timer is draining enemies' power, or draining enemies' healths, and any healths that you're gonna lose during Limbo, you can get it back. This is huge pain in the when you're playing Alliance, where because the Limbo can basically just drain it to you, but there are some kind of tricks to get around that, maybe stop that or just stop her from gaining power, that way she doesn't get a chance to have the Limbo. But if you're seeing here what my technique I'm doing is just kind of keeping this Winterman against the wall and keeping him power locked, and there's a trick where when he falls to ground after a special, he will get back up, and when he is getting back up, that's exactly when you want to bump him in the head. So here he's getting up and bang in the head, you take him, kick him in basically in the head exactly. But anyway, back to the story of Magik. So basically she comes to Earth and she's teleporting all over the place, and I guess she absorbs all of the Limbo in her body. She becomes Limbo Master. So she has all the Limbo in her body and she can no longer teleport like this. So she goes to Dr. Strange, and Dr. Strange is explained to her how to use her magic, and her magic becomes very powerful, maybe is why she is called Magik. But when she's using her Limbo magic, she's getting these armors, and the armor just basically continues to grow on her, and she becomes more like these demonic features as she uses more her magic. But really all we see in this game is her soul sword that she made it with her imagination and her soul. And this is enhancing her magic powers, and exactly also this is when she uses it, it's getting more and more stronger. But so you can see here, it's really best technique is really, when you're using her, you can basically back this guy up against the wall and keep kicking him in the head and power locking him. But you want to make sure that if you're gonna do this, that you wanna have extremely tight pants. It's really not gonna work very well if your pants are not tight enough, because if your pants are loose, then they're gonna catch air and you can't see what you're doing. So Magik has these boots which are very tight, as you can see the buckles are having them tightened, and she has little extra pants up above the boots and these little tiny pants that she wears around her waist. You know, it would be best if her pants were connected, but for style points, I guess she wants to have these separate pants and this knee armor protection. And yeah, so that's her story. She's Colossus' brother, sister, Colossus' brother, sister's girlfriend, boyfriend. Anyway, try her.